Hello everybody, welcome to Friday's live tarot reading. I hope everybody is doing good. I hope you had a lovely day, getting ready for a lovely weekend. Hello to my beautiful angels, Lilith and Juanson. Hello my beautiful Game On Metal on, Eki also. My dear friend Patricia over there, and I do have Carrie from last night also. So we're going to start off with Game On, Eki. We're going to move on forward after to Patricia and Carrie. So here we go for Game On, love reading for the rest of November. Let's go see what we've got. So we are starting off over here with Game On, Metal On. How is everybody doing? And here we go. So love reading for the rest of November. Have not seen me yet, right? I did not say hi yet, but I don't think she is here at this moment. So very good. Oh, all right. Okay, thank you so very much. Beautiful. So I'll say hi to him when I see a million roses pop on in. So Game On, love reading for the rest of November. You need to be careful. Yeah, you need to be careful. I feel as though there is somebody, if there's somebody into your life right now, I'm going to give you two possibilities. If you are interested in somebody and there's something that's kind of moving along and you're wondering where is this going to go, is something going to happen and so on, I'm going to put up a red flag. For the moment, I don't necessarily see anything good with this person. So if this is somebody that you already know and you've started to date or you've been thinking about this person, well, either way, if you've started or not for the rest of November, I'm putting a red flag up. Be careful. This person is either in for it just for sex, just for physical activity. That is it, and that is all. I feel as though they can be tempting, and sometimes they could maybe even misdirect you into the wrong direction, into a place that you don't necessarily want to be. That being said, I do see over here a little bit of a clash of ambitions, and I kind of feel as though we're going to start with a fresh start. I feel like we're not necessarily going to be moving towards this person. So I don't know if you're all ready with this person or not. All right, my beautiful. Thank you so very much, Lilith. Hello, Game On. I am with you at this moment, sweetie. Are you in a relationship or do you know anybody at this moment, Game On, Metal On, that you've started something with? Because there's like toxic stuff. There's red flags coming on up over here, and I just want you to be careful. May it be somebody that you've just gotten to know or somebody that you are going to know from here till the end of the month. I advise to go a little bit into the contrary way, okay? And I feel over here, I'm seeing like we're going to be wanting somewhat of a fresh start over here. We're going to be wanting something more, a chariot. We're not following on through with this person who seems to be bringing in some type of bad vibes. Let me know, sweetie, if there's anything else you would like to know, but this is what I'm getting for your love reading, sweetie. I'm sorry. I just see like temptation, then going into the wrong direction, conflicts, not quite having the same plans. You're not in a relationship. A guy that ghosted you came back, but he's being shady. Okay, well, that's who it is. Okay, stay away. Stay far away, Game On, Middle On. Oh, he is shady as heck. No, he's no good. He's going to try to come back in, but he is toxic. He's going to try to come back in maybe for something, sexual. That's it. You're going to decide that this person is not good for you, that you're not going into the right direction. You're going to flush him, sweetie. It is my pleasure, beautiful. Sending you so much love. I would have preferred to say something, other to you, but at least you know, and you already knew that he was a little bit shady, so all right, sending you a lot of love, sweetie. Yeah, you block, all right. You block him right away. Don't even say one word to him. He is toxic. Aki, notes. You would like to have the blunt attack. Let's go and see that. It was nice to see you again, my beautiful Game On, Metal On. How are you doing other than that? Hello to Claire Bear. That sounds nice and sweet as a name. Nice to see you too. So, Eki's going to be at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Patricia, you're up next, followed out by Carrie. So, here we go. I am a little bit undecided about us. I need time to think this through. Please do not rush me. Let's continue. Have you moved on? I am a little bit worried. I am much more emotional than I actually do show. I don't know, sweetie. I don't know, beautiful. Oh, you were back into the shower. You had time for that quick... I was going to say a quickie shower, of course, Patricia. You can laugh, all right. I'm waiting for both of us to be ready. I'm going to get some help that I know that I need. And I know that we will be together. Let's go over here. You wanted after the soulmates, of course. Here is the soulmates. And then we're moving on forward to the love notes. Soulmates. It wasn't you, it was me. I am to be blamed, and I do accept fault for this. I carry guilt for the way that I have mistreated you. I fear that you will never look at me the same. It is hard for me to look at myself sometimes into the mirror. I wish that I could have been emotionally available, and I wish that I could have simply let you in. And shame on me. I put others before you, and soon after I realized that, you know what? They were absolutely no value to me. Love notes, absolutely. Love notes over here. Please don't hate me for not speaking to you at this moment. I don't really believe that you deserve this. Sometimes I feel like you want a little bit too much from me. I don't know why I have let you go. I want you to know that you are the one that I have been looking for my whole life. And I'm wondering sometimes, are you in love with me or are you in love with my potential? I get to pick the other one. So let's go with this one. Over here. I daydream about you. Sometimes it's sexual, other times I visualize our future together. I want you to know that I feel as though we are coming into union. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fear so I can come back towards you. I think that you're beautiful inside and out, and that beautiful light just radiates from your soul. Thank you, my beautiful Claire Bear. I will be with you momentarily, sweetie. And let's finish up with this one over here. The shame that eats at me for how I have treated you. I want you to know that I simply did not love myself. Sometimes I feel a little bit stupid for what I have done. I want you to know that I am not intentionally ignoring you. And I want to see you. Sending you so much love, my beautiful. Let's go see our dear friend Patricia. Let's go see Patricia. We are still looking. Let me know if our beautiful Carrie is somewhere around. I'm going to go and see Patricia. Let me go and find your questions over here. So let's hold on just one moment. You're missing A, but you're keeping busy, right? And you're keeping, I know. What is he thinking and what is he feeling? You're not sending any messages out, right? Let's go see. You've been sending him love, and sometimes you send him... Oh, well, there you go. I didn't even see that until you said you got back out from the shower. Okay. So I was not wrong. I was not wrong with the quickie, wasn't I? Okay, let's go. Let's go and find out. What do we have popping on up for you? So how is he feeling? We are with Patricia by PayPal at this moment. We're going to go and see Claire Bear after, and then I'm going to go and see Carrie. I know I keep kind of moving Carrie around, but she's not quite here yet, so I'll do her when she arrives. Okay. I am actually getting over here that, and it's not going to surprise you whatsoever, he's full of ambition. He's full of thoughts of wants and desires and everything that you can think about it. This is about wanting to take action. This is about being driven to what? To succeed. I know, right? Always a little bit the same thing over here. I feel as though he has to be, fast thinking on a lot of things that he does at this moment. And, it's really about making the money at this moment. It's making money, putting the money aside. I feel like it's a bunch of things different. Yes, he does want to succeed. Yes, he is thinking about ambition. He is wanting to move on forward. At the same time, I feel as though he was trying to plan. He was trying to put money away for, retirement later on, whenever that happens, and so on. So I'm going to have to say his main thought is not going to surprise you. We are thinking about work altogether over here. We feel as though we're moving into a satisfactionary, can you say that? Into a good path, sweetie. We're moving on to a path that we feel is good, that is full of success, that is going to allow us to open up some doors towards something good after, such as love. And we can see over here, love is not the main priority right now. Right now, we're working on to self-love. We're working on ourself, and it's not a bad technique altogether, because they always say you have to love yourself before loving somebody else. He's actually really taking this to the letter. He is working on loving himself, working onto himself, working onto his business, getting everything satisfactory as much as he would like it, and then he's going to be able to, yes, look on forward, look towards the future, and offer some love. So you are into the plans. You are there. He's just kind of hoping that you're going to be able to wait out. They're going to be waiting. Yes, that you're going to be waiting for him, ultimately, is what it is, because he does love you and you do love him. And he hopes that you're going to be able to wait. He hopes that you're going to be able to be patient. The thing is, he doesn't really have a time, right? He doesn't have any time frame whatsoever. It's not, give me 1 year or give me 6 months time for me to, get more clients, put more money aside, get to a certain level where I would like to be within my expertise. No, it's just a little bit like there's no time frame. It's whenever I'm going to be ready. I hope that she is still going to be there, because she is the one that I do want to be with. I'm just not able to be with her at this moment, is what I'm getting. Hello, Zane. Nice to see you. I know that you're happy for him, sweetie. And this is why the relationship that you guys have is so beautiful. You like, and you would like to have some things coming from him, but you don't pressure him into anything. Whatever happens, and you're just kind of going with the flow, which is something I feel he really does appreciate a lot. Let me go see if he's wondering why you're not sending him any messages. Thank you, Zane. I will be with you in a few moments, sweetie, in a few moments. Okay, so I know. So is he wondering why you're not necessarily sending messages out? I'm actually going to have to say thank you to my dear Zane. I'm going to say we have some hope. We have some hope that you are going to be reaching on out. So we kind of feel like it's a little bit of a cycle. You've been through this, many times into the past. Well, not you, but you guys have been through this many times into the past, where there's communication that comes in and then there's none. We kind of pull on back and then communication kind of comes back in. So for the moment, he's not too worried, but he is expecting to receive some type of a message coming from you shortly. If he does not receive it within the following weeks, then he's going to start to wonder. He might start to get worried. But at this moment, he kind of feels like it's a little bit back into the cycle that you guys were in. Well, the last cycle that you guys were in not too long ago. Let me give you a couple messages coming from him. Let's go see what's going on. Let's go with this one. Claire is going to be up next. Nobody affects me like you do. Everything you say and do absolutely reaches my soul. being apart has been somewhat life-changing for me at this moment. I want you to know that you captured my soul with your unconditional love for me. And it is true. You do have beautiful unconditional love. I cannot let go of you, but ever. Those are beautiful messages to hold on close to your heart, sweetie. Sending you so much love, beautiful. Let's go see what's going on over here with Claire Bear. We still have Carrie whenever she does hop on into the meanwhile. Here we go for you, Claire. Just wondering, how is you and your partner's future? How's it going to turn out? Let's go and see that. How is your future going to turn out? So at the moment we are with Claire Bear. Okay. Claire Bear, what do we have? Here we go. All right, is it possible over here that I'm going to take out a couple more cards, but is it possible perhaps, sending you so much love, Patricia. Okay, but the first thing I'm going to say is sometimes I kind of feel like your partner can be a little bit moody sometimes, or maybe the moodiness is coming sometimes from a little bit of being a little bit too sensitive. Let me put it that way. Sometimes we're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. We kind of keep some things inside. We don't necessarily expel them and talk about them. And sometimes it kind of builds up. It could create a little bit of a distance sometimes. But my actual main, what I truly want to say over here for you is, I don't feel like you guys are breaking up. I don't feel like you guys are going anywhere. I feel as though sometimes we're a little bit deceived within ourselves. Sometimes we feel like we're not giving enough. We're not doing enough for the relationship, or we're not doing enough for the other person. And sometimes we feel as though we would like to spend more time. We would like to be together a little bit more. Sometimes there's a little bit of that emotional void that is there. And I see it, and it is present. But I do want you to know that everything needs to be moderated. Everything needs to be in a certain balance. And if we have that beautiful balance, you are going to get that harmony. And I feel as though, you know what, you're going to get victory. You're going to get achievement. You're going to get what you want. So beautiful, clear progress for you guys. Now, if you're wondering, are you guys going to be getting married or anything of the such? I'm going to say there's an actual very, very high possibility of you guys being married, maybe even having some children later on, sweetie. So I'm going to say, even if sometimes it seems a little bit off, even if you might be a little bit into a period where you're kind of wondering, asking yourself some questions, I know that sometimes there is a distance because we're not necessarily speaking enough. We're not necessarily opening on up again. But if you guys are able to balance things out, I'm going to say nobody is going anywhere and you're looking towards a long term, sweetie. Yeah, he can be like that, right? It is my pleasure, sweetie. So I'm going to say keep on doing what you're doing, my beautiful Claire. I feel like you guys are both going into the exact same direction. There is love, and where there is love, there is a way. And you're moving towards, if you do want to, get married, something of the such. I'm not going to say this year, but most likely the following year, sweetie. So congratulations to you, my beautiful Claire Bear. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for your patience, lovely. Zane, sweetie, what is going on? Let's go see Zane, and then I'll go see Carrie, because Carrie is still not here. So let's go and see Zane for the moment. Here we go for our beautiful friend, and let me just make sure that all is good into our PayPal, and all is perfect. Okay, so Zane, what is going on, my lovely? Let's go over here. It is my pleasure, Claire. Zane, what did husband think of your message to him last night about love for him? Also, he seemed really excited last night. What's going through his mind, right? Okay, let's go see. So what did husband think about your message to him? last night about love for him. Okay. So, I actually feel as though he was really happy about the whole thing. I do. I'm seeing a lot of fulfillment. I'm seeing a lot of happiness, a lot of completion. Sometimes I feel as though we're a little bit afraid. We're a little bit afraid about our direction, if you might change your mind or anything of the such. But I feel as though into this case over here, we did absolutely love your message. We felt like it was completion. It was a little bit of that acknowledgement. Sometimes we all need to hear it, right? We all need to hear that, you are beautiful. You are the one that I love. You are the one that I care for. You're the one that I want to be with, and so on, so on, so on. I kind of feel like a little bit of this, this acknowledgement was really important for him. So I'm going to say we were truly happy. I feel as though it was a certain completion. So I feel like right now, we don't really have to hide as much. You're wondering, who was kind of excited, what's going through his mind. I feel as though he's actually trying to plan some things. He doesn't really necessarily have to hide his wants or his desires or what he is definitely or wanting anyways into the future for you guys. I feel like the choices are going to come a little bit easier. The relationship, the union, the love, the harmony, everything is just going to be that much more easier. And I feel as though he's really, really quite happy that you're being as open and as communicative about this, because it is just going to help the relationship to grow and to move on forward at an easier and open type of a space. And what is husband going to say to you when you meet after a long time? And what is he going to think of you when he does see you? Let's go see what is he going to say, and what is he going to think. So what is he going to say when he sees you after a very long time? So what will husband say to you when you meet after a long time? He's going to be really happy. He's going to say that this has been a long time going. He has thought about you an awful lot. He has thought about all different kind of solutions and ways and thoughts and fantasies and so many different things just kind of passing through his mind over here that I just feel like it's an opening of a door. So when he is going to see you, he's going to tell you that this should have happened a really, really long time ago. And he is just so very happy of being there with you, because finally you guys can move forward with your desires, with your wants. You can finally be together. He's been dreaming about you for quite some time over here, and he's been wanting advancement and progress with you for the longest of time. What is he going to think when he sees you? So what will he think of you when he sees you? Okay. He's going to be happy. It's going to be like returning to a place of happiness, of friendship, of love. I feel as though there's going to be a lot of wants, a lot of passion, a lot of comfort at the same time. When I said it's going to be like feeling like coming home, this is it. It's comfort. It's feeling like you are meant to be into that place, feeling like it is a place of non-judgment. This is about a beautiful romance. It's about seduction that's going to be coming on in. And he's just going to feel as though it is the most perfect time ever. He's going to feel as though you're absolutely beautiful, sweetie. And will your wedding be memorable? And will people say positive things about the way you and husband through the wedding? And what will people say about your wedding? Let's go over here and let's go over here. So, will your wedding be memorable? Okay. Will your wedding be memorable? I'm going to have to say it is going to be, I feel different. I feel like there might be some things that you're going to do traditionally that could be a little bit different than what we would normally see. So is it going to be memorable? Well, for you, it's definitely going to be memorable altogether. I don't necessarily feel as though it's going to be memorable for the people that are close to you. There's not going to be anything spectacular or different or anything, there's, I don't like no fireworks come out of a cake or something. It's going to be a beautiful wedding. I feel as though it is going to be nice. It is not going to be a huge wedding. It's not going to be a small one. It's going to be somewhat into the middle, into an in-between. But I see beautiful, I see beautiful big gowns. I see, beautiful flowers. I see a lot of people that are invited. I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of togetherness. I see a lot of really just being happy that we finally got to this place that we've been dreaming about for so very long. So is the wedding itself going to be beautiful? It is going to be beautiful, and it's going to be absolutely memorable. Is it going to be memorable for other people around? They're going to remember the fact that you guys were there, that you guys were happy, and that you guys just had, or seem to have anyways, the most beautiful time together, that love that you guys share and the harmony that is there. But I don't necessarily see anything else that would really just kind of stick out and that they wouldn't necessarily remember the whole wedding by, but they are going to remember the love that was there. Something about a speech too. I don't know what the speech is going to be, but there seems to be something with a speech that seems to be memorable. And how will people view you, an husband, once you are married? How will people view you once you are married? Let's go over here. No, let's go over here. How will people view you and husband once you're married? Okay. You're going to be viewed as a couple that seems to be somewhat balanced. You seem to have things that are in order. You don't seem to be dysfunctional in any kind of way. People don't see you fighting. People don't see you guys always upset. You're not talking behind anybody's back. Nobody's playing behind anybody's back. So I'm going to say it seems to be, anyways, onto the outside for the other people, how they view you guys, it seems to be a perfectly well-balanced relationship. A lot of generosity, a lot of caring, a lot of give and take all together, where I feel as though everybody's going to have a little bit of their freedom. Everybody's going to be able to do what they want. So I'm going to say a beautiful relationship altogether. Nothing to gossip about. Nothing bad to gossip about. Nothing but good things, sweetie. Let me know, my beautiful, if there's anything else I can do for you, Zane. Everything seems good. Everything seems absolutely beautiful, my sweetie. Let's go and see Carrie at this moment. And Carrie is going to be at 29 minutes. So, Carrie, here we go. Okay. He was already on, but he could have been, and 3 went down on from him. Okay. Well, let's go see what's going on. So, what seems to be going on over here? So we are with Carrie right now. I'm going to go and see what's going on. Is he upset at you? Why is he being so silent? And so on. So I'm getting over here creativity over here. So maybe some emperance, some temperance also. Basically what I am seeing over here is the fact that He does want to be with himself, no doubt about it, because I do have a certain walking away, a certain abandonment, a certain wanting to be into that hermit zone. But knowing that if we wanted to, we could, just kind of switch things up altogether. We could make some modifications if necessary, but not quite feeling as though we should do that. We know that we need to balance out our life. We know that there's a lot of things we're not feeling at peace. We're feeling quite impatient. We're feeling quite insecure into a lot of things, and we don't really like to be into that. So I'm going to say for the moment, don't really feel as though we are trying to test you. I feel as though we're not necessarily feeling up to chatting or anything as such. I feel like when we don't really have all that many good things to say, we kind of stay away, because there's a lot of energy, negative energy, that seems to be going around him, because there's a lot of insecurity between his studies, between his wants and his desires, and the way that his life is going. There's a lot of insecurities. He's not all that happy about the whole thing, and really just wondering, taking some time off to try to figure something out. I feel like he's going to be back. Give him maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow. He should be back on. He should be back contacting you. But for the moment, he's into that period of, I'm not feeling all that well, and I don't really want to reach on out towards you when I'm not feeling well. I know you've got your own load of problems. He's got his own load of problems, and I don't really feel like he wants to add on to yours. Other than that, what's going on with Jay over here? I kind of feel like with Jay, we're a little bit avoiding conflict. So yeah, Jay is super quiet, and it's okay that Jay is super quiet, quite frankly. Is anything going on between them, though? I'm not seeing that anything is going on. Let's go see into the normal questions that we do usually have and see what's going on with that. So here we go. Let's go and find out what we have. So we are still with our beautiful Carrie. What is going to be happening for Carrie? What's going to be coming upon? I'm getting our Fool. I'm getting our Six of Swords. All right, sweetie. I feel as though we're still a little bit on guard. We're on guard at this moment because we're afraid. We're insecure. There's a lot of things we don't really know about. But do we want to be with you? Yes. Do we want some modifications? Do we want some changes? No doubt about it. And we know that we're going to have to make some really big modifications and changes in order to be with you. And you're going to have to do the same thing in order to be with him. So, but you know what? We're ready for it. We do want to do it. We're ready to offer you that beautiful love. At this moment, you're still kind of looking in different directions. Possibility is not quite there, but we are still looking towards it. So everything still seems to be on place. We still love you. Everything is okay. We just got a whole lot of problems right now. So let me go see what is going on. Thank you, Katie and Zane. Let's go see with our pendulum. Okay, and let's go find that out. So what I do want to know over here for our beautiful Carrie, I want to know, is anything going on with Jay on Sag? And onto that, I'm getting a no. I would also like to know, is Sag staying silent at this moment on purpose? Is he staying silent to protect Carrie from his problems? Does Sag miss Carrie? Does Sag want to be with Carrie? Does Sag love Carrie? And does Sag want a long-term relationship, a long-term marriage with Carrie? Also, yes. So I'm going to say all is good, my beautiful. I just feel as though he's a little bit into a rut at this moment. Let's go and see my beautiful Katie. We're going to go and see Katie right now. Let's do that like that. Let's go back over here and let's go see what's going on with Katie. Hello, my beautiful, and thank you, Zane. Katie, what will be the result of your current plan with Jordan, right? Is this going to work out or not? Let's go see. So we are with Katie, followed out by Zane. Thank you for that update, Lilith. Okay, so my beautiful Katie, first card coming on out. First card, hope, right? And we know this is what it is. It's all about the hope. It's about hope. It's about optimism. It's about wanting to spiritually, emotionally connect, get what it is that we want. But I feel as though you're developing a plan. It's exactly what you're up to. Exactly. You're trying to develop some type of plan towards what it is that you want, because you want him to actually release what he's living throughout this moment, his actual thought process at the moment, and you want him to start working towards you. Is he going to be doing it? Yes or no? Thank you, Lilith. Is he going to be doing it? He definitely has the power to do so. I feel as though he actually is going to be doing it, but it's going to be slow going. Okay. Are you able and are you willing? Thank you, Zane, to have things go slowly. I do feel as though in the actual cards, if you have, my beautiful Katie, and I know you've got patience, but if you are willing to really utilize that patience as best as you can, you're going to get what you want with Jordan. You will. No doubt about it. He is transforming. He is changing his ideas. He's having progress. He's conforming to what it is that you want. But you need to leave him some time, sweetie. So if you're able to do that and you're willing to give him that time, you will get what you want. You're not in a hurry? Good for you then, sweetie. You're going to get what you want with Jordan. Congratulations, my beautiful. Just keep that in mind whenever you're kind of feeling, ooh, I don't really know, I should do something, I should say something, is kind of bothering me. I feel like he's not going to change, and all those questions that we could have. Every single time you have a doubt, you think about what I just said. If you have patience, you will get what you desire. Keep that in mind, sweetie, and you will get Jordan. You will get the love that you want, and you will get him to conform to what you want. So good for you, sweetie. Oh, well, there you go. That sounds like a good plan, Katie. So, Katie, it's a definite yes, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. Hello, beautiful Yvonne. Nice to see you. That's it. That's it. He will, my beautiful Katie. Absolutely, sweetie. So it's a yes for you. I'm glad to see all your teeth onto that emoticon. Well, yes, but we're not thinking about that. We don't want to think about worst comes to worst, Katie. No. We think about positive, because that's what we're throwing out to the universe. That's what the universe is going to give back to you, and that's what you're going to get. Good for you, lovely. Well, let me go and see our dear friend Zane over here. Zane, will husband say a speech for you? And will I as well? There is definitely a speech that's going to be said. The speech that I was seeing into my mind, I'm going to go and see that for the speech. But the speech that people are going to be remembering seems to be coming from, like, husband's best man seems to be coming over there. Just had to say it. That's where I see it's coming from. But let me go and answer that question and see that for you. Oh, absolutely, Katie. Absolutely, sweetie. Thank you, Yvonne. Absolutely. I've got you, sweetie. But just remember, every single time you've got a doubt, you've got some impatience, you think about what I said. Patience, and you will win this. So, Zane, is husband going to say a speech for you, and will you say one for him? Is he going to be saying one for you? There is absolutely no doubt about it. He's going to be talking about the progress from what I can see right now, the progress and everything that you guys have gone through to get to the point of where you are, and the love that he does have for you, sweetie, and all the beauties that are going to be coming on forward, all the beautiful treasures. He's really going to be kind of, I don't know, I'm seeing like a chronology of what has gone on to bring you guys where you are, to kind of give the idea that love is possible, even in the most difficult periods and times, and when you feel like nothing's going to work out, it is possible and it can happen. Yeah. Oh, Lilith, that definitely looks like some kind of a Nunit face. Are you going to be given one as well? Let's go see, Zane. So, will you be giving a speech also? All right, here we go. Okay, you know what? You are going to be giving a speech also, my lovely. You definitely are. I feel like his is going to be longer than yours. There's no competition whatsoever about whose is longer or who says what to who. Changes absolutely nothing. Whatever is being said is said out of love. It is said out to the people that are there at your wedding. But will you be saying something? Definitely. And you are going to be a little bit talking about the path also, because I do see it over here into the cards. But other than that, I'm not quite sure what you're going to be saying, but I know that you are also going to be talking about the path that led you guys to be at that place at that time getting married. Oh, you've appropriated it. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, sweetie. It is yours. Yeah, I like it. I do. Zane, how is husband's friends going to react to you guys getting married since they don't like you, right? Ugh. Okay, let's go see. At some point, you know what? We can't decide everything upon what our friends like or our family. Okay. So how will husband's friends react to you guys getting married? Hello, Maria. How are you doing, sweetie, today? A big hug sent out to you, lovely. It is the weekend today for you. I hope that you have some beautiful, relaxing plans for the weekend, Maria. So, Zane, let's go and see over here. How are they going to react to you guys getting married? Because they just really don't like you, right? It is 1111. Definitely. Patricia did point that out to me also, which is almost the address of my house. Actually, I have an angel number as a house address, which I never even thought of when I did buy the house. Like, wait, when was it? We bought the house. I don't know. Wait, we bought the house 7 years ago. Yes, and I never really realized that I have an angel number as a door. So that being said, yes, it is 1111 today. Yes. It better staying busy. That is good. That is good. Then I say stay busy. Lovely. So, Zane, what are they going to do? What are they going to say? Are they going to be happy? You know what? I feel like they're going to accept. I'm getting an accepting a loss. So they are going to be accepting it over here. They kind of feel like, you know what? They need to choose their battles at some point. They don't really want to have a conflict with him. You know, it is absolutely up to him to decide what it is that he wants, what he desires. It is not up to them. So I'm going to say it is what it is. We're going to go with the flow. We're going to accept. We're going to move on. Well, they're still not going to like you abundantly, but they're going to accept you. You're so sweet, Lilith. You are. Well, there's Swanson. Hello, sweetie, with your beautiful roses, black hearts, and sweet hugs. Nice to see you. How are you doing today? And, will husband care that they don't like you? Yeah, at first as well, right? I'm actually going to have to say, is husband going to care that they don't like you all that much? Not too much, honestly. I feel like, you know, he decides what it is that he wants, and that's pretty much it. He's going to be a little bit bothered. He is going to be asking him some questions, why, or, you know, what's really the plan, what's going on with all of this. A little bit uncertain about the whole thing, about what they are thinking and what they are actually basing their ideas upon. But he is definitely going to be his beautiful emperor over here. He's going to stand them straight. And I feel as though solid foundation will be put down, and they are going to abide to his beautiful laws and rules and desires, because it is not up to them to change his mind now, is it? Oh my gosh. Lilith and Watson, you guys are having like a battle of the roses. I love that, sweetie. Well, Zane, yeah, same back, friends, same back, right? I'm gonna have to say though, if you're not accepting them, I definitely have to say over here, I feel as though his friends, well, it is entirely up to you anyways. That is your thing. They're still going to be accepting you because they are his friends and they do respect him, and they're going to be, you know, I'm not going to say they're going to go home and they're going to go and play games with you. Or, you know, have lovely dinners together. But you guys are definitely going to be together. you're definitely going to get married. It's not going to change anything, but it's up to you at that point if you want to change your mind or not. Maybe later on you will change your mind. I'm not saying they're going to change their mind though. I'm saying that they are going to, they're going to go with the flow is pretty much what it is. Hello, my beautiful Tash. Nice to see you, sweetie. So they will be going with the flow. If at some point you want to go with the flow, then you can too. But really, you know what? It is one step at a time, right? You don't have to go with the flow at the same time as they're going. They're going with the flow. Let me move on forward over here and go see. It is the War of the Roses. That's it. I am going to block you guys. Both of you guys. I love your roses. Too many roses. Hello, Tash. How are you doing? A yes or no? You applied for the job. Good for you, sweetie. I'm going to check that out for you. Just give me one moment. I will do that right after Zane here. And then I'm going to move over to Yvonne. So you would also like to know, how will Dara and Saba and all of your old college friends feel that you ended up with Osman? Because they used to laugh at you that he doesn't want you. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that you said that they are old friends. Seriously. Okay, let's go see. Well, today is actually a beautiful day of Remembrance Day. It is Remembrance Day altogether. So I say let's remember for all the beautiful people who have sacrificed so very much for us. Could be a beautiful beginning. Hello, my beautiful Susan. And oh, I still got you, Zane. I still got you, my beautiful. And other than that, I'm going to have to say it could be a beautiful moment also. If we're speaking about 1111, we're speaking more about the universe. Why don't we manifest what we want, what we desire, what we would like? Why don't we give thanks for what we have and gratitude also? Could be beautiful startups. How did your appointment go today, my beautiful Susan? Everything okay, my lovely? You had a doctor's appointment, right, today? Not that I want to be too snoopy, but I know you were going to see baby today. So, Zane, how will Dara and Saban, all of your old college friends, feel that you ended up with Osman, right? They kind of feel over here, into their mind, they're feeling like this is not going to work out. Even if you guys, you know, your ex-best friend, no, they definitely can't be your good friends here. I'm going to have to say that they are definitely going to believe that, you know what, there is a deception, there is an error, they have misunderstood something, or somebody is manipulating you into something that is not possible, and that is ultimately not going to work out. This is what they're thinking. They're thinking that there is going to be great dissatisfaction. And they really just believe that there's some kind of setup over here because it just could not be possible. They believe that maybe he's trying to marry you for some type of financial security or something of the such over here, but definitely not for love. So they are not believing it. They are refusing to believe it because how could they be wrong, right? Hi, my beautiful Susan. How did it go today? Oh, it was, it was yesterday. That's it. Okay. And they still going to take a test to make sure everything is okay with the baby because of my heart. They wasn't doing that. They had to do a baby wise. So I know you're having it. Oh, congratulations, sweetie. They had to do a baby wise. So you're having a baby. Congratulations. Lovely. Have you thought about any names, my beautiful Susan? That is so sweet. Your broke ass. I don't know. No, but it could be your family. It could be other people around, sweetie. They seem to be thinking that he is definitely marrying you for some type of reason over here. It could be family money. It could be your money. It could be in order to get some type of foundation or some type of money or something. They are simply not believing it, my beautiful. Before I move on forward, let's go. PayPal sucks, right? I get you. You're so funny, Sue. You're so funny. Okay, so Susan, I'll be with you momentarily. Yvonne, you're up next. I'm just going to go and see our beautiful Tash over here. You applied for a job at KPMG, Partner Administrative Assistant. Very competitive. What are your chances? Let's go and check it out. So we are with our beautiful Tash. And I believe Tash is here, but I mean, who's to say? Sometimes she's here and she just kind of leaves quickly. So let's maybe put a timestamp at 15 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go see for Tash, Yvonne, and Susan. All right. So do you have a chance at it? A yes or a no? First of all, I have to say congratulations for going out, for putting that beautiful curriculum out. Good for you for doing so. Are you going to be getting it though? I love you, sweetie, but I'm going to have to say a no. I feel over here that I feel like they are going to consider your curriculum, but I see you being a little bit left out in the cold. I don't actually see a follow-up, so I will say no, sweetie. Let me validate with our pendulum. Again, the energy could change, so hopefully it will. Hopefully something will change within that for you. Let me go see over here. So I want to know for our beautiful Tash. Will Tash have a good chance at getting a job at KPMG, Partner Administrative Assistant? And I'm getting a no into that one for the moment. Hopefully the energy changes, sweetie. I know that they are going to be looking at your CV. They are going to be thinking about it, pondering upon it, but I kind of feel as though maybe they've got other CVs that are more competitive. But for the moment, I'm going to say no. Sending you big hugs, sweetie. Okay, let's go see. All right, let's go and see over here what is going on for our beautiful Yvonne. Maria, my lovely, thank you for your donation. I will be with you right after Susan, lovely. So let's go see over here for Yvonne. What do you need to know? What does our beautiful Yvonne need to know? All right, here we go. Okay, so here we go for our beautiful Yvonne. What do you need to know at this moment? All right, Yvonne, what you actually need to know at this moment is that I'm getting over here some fears. I feel as though you are lacking a little bit of strength, to move on forward with something that you've been wanting to do, perhaps. I feel as though sometimes actually it's a little bit of a mix. Sometimes you're feeling really, really quite assured. You feel like you know what it is that you want. You feel like you know where you're going. And other times I feel like it's more complicated. Other times I feel as though you're feeling as though you can't necessarily do it, or it's not necessarily for you. I feel like there's a certain balance that is necessary into your life altogether. And I'm actually going to have to say over here, sometimes I feel like you have a lot of misdirected energy altogether. So just be a little bit careful for that. I'm going to say financially, I don't see really any changes. I do see a man who could be a little bit opinionated around you. It's not necessarily somebody who's into your life right now. It could even be an ex. But there is somebody who does have a little bit of a something that they... I just feel as though once in a while they can be a little bit rough. They can be a little bit difficult. They can say things that could be even hurtful sometimes. Let me go and take you out a card over here and see what the Oracle card has to say for you. Hold on. Let's go for it. Again, Susan is next, followed out by Maria. And for our beautiful Yvonne, I'm getting over here an eagle. Now the ego card, this is going to be into your spirit messages that seem to be coming on forward. you need to know that you're going to soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and with a lot of beautiful strength. Now, what do eagles do? They fly high above the ground, right? Why? Because they want to see what's going on below and beyond. You're going to be able to do the exact same thing with the challenges that are going to be coming your way. You're actually going to be able to see the whole picture as you've never actually seen it before. So you are going to be able to see more clearly with a better vision, and you're going to be able to give yourself the freedom to achieve your hopes and your dreams, a little bit like that eagle is doing, if you will. So you're going to be able to grab on hold to your destiny. Do not hesitate, because if you hesitate whenever your destiny comes knocking at your door, you are going to miss your chance. So strength and power and wisdom and courage, they will be yours when you fly out and you go and knock and grab that beautiful destiny coming towards you. Now, you may even be recovering right now, sometimes from trauma, from bad luck, from being indecisive, sometimes making wrong choices. But you know what? You need to know that Spirit is saying that all of that is going to change. Obstacles are going to bring you closer to your goals, but you need to be confident because they are going to remain within your reach as you are moving towards your destiny. This is also a beautiful message coming towards you about spiritual protection. This is about prayers from heaven that are being sent towards you. So what you do need to know over here, money-wise, you need to take a major leap forward into your progress. You have a lot of potential to be able to gain and to have a lot more abundance, a lot more money. You could land your dream job or even gain extra money from some type of pay raise or a job offer. So please do work upon that. In personal relationships, you have to know that for the moment, there could be some that are a little bit troublesome. So let's not touch too much upon it at this moment over here. Let's gain that strength and let's see if new suitors come your way, sweetie. Beautiful eagle card, I have to say. Let's go see what your angels have to say within all of this. And your angels... Susan, you're up next. Lovely. Thank you, everybody, for being so patient. By the way, I will be with you guys very momentarily. Your angels want to tell you to don't get stuck into a rut. Reevaluate your current plan and take note of the things that may no longer be serving you. You are connected to the energy of Source, which means that you have unlimited power to change your reality for your beautiful benefits, sweetie. Hello, Bree. Nice to see you, sweetie. Thank you for your donation. Yvonne, sending you so much love, my beautiful. Well, let's go see what's going on with our dear friend Susan. Does Andrew still want to marry you and be with you? And is Andrew happy when you told him that you're having a baby girl? Let's go and find out. And let me go and see what is going on into our PayPal that I heard little birds. All right. So we are with Susan, followed out by Maria and Brie. Thank you, my beautiful Yvonne. Wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie. So, dear Susan, does Andrew still want to marry you? Let's put a timestamp for Susan at 59 minutes, please. Do we still want to marry you? There's absolutely no doubt about it. What we would absolutely love from you, though, and I know that we can't ask it from you at this moment. I know that it's something that's a little bit difficult, but we would surely love for you to be less anxious, to be less stressed, to believe more into his love, into what he has to offer to you and what he wants to be offering to you. So this is what he hopes for. This is what he desires. Now, does he love you? Absolutely. Does he still want to be with you? Absolutely, no doubt about it. But again, what he really, really absolutely would love into modifications, if he could make one modification upon the relationship altogether, it would be for you to believe into him more, for you to have more strength into the love of the relationship. Let's go see if he was happy when you told him that you guys were having a baby girl. So was Andrew happy when you told him you were having a baby girl? Let's go and see. You know what? I feel as though it's actually what we wanted, a little girl. So I'm going to say that we're actually thrilled about the whole thing. We're feeling quite victorious, quite happy. We're feeling really, really happy that we are going to be that dad. We're going to be that protector for that little girl from what I can see. So absolutely beautiful. It's a yes, my lovely. I feel as though he's already excited about filling in those roles. He's going to have one of those t-shirts when he's a little bit older and she's older, you know, to protect his little girl from all those men. One of those daddy t-shirts. He's absolutely thrilled about it, sweetie. Let me go and see our beautiful Maria right now. Let's do that. And let's go see Maria. All right. Let's go into PayPal, and Bree is up next. So is a Pisces thinking of you? And if so, like what? And is he going to be reaching out towards you? Let's go find out. So for our beautiful Maria, is a Pisces thinking of you? Is the Pisces thinking of you? Okay, is Pisces thinking of you over here? Our Chariot, our Knight of Wands, are actually telling me of a yes. Four of Cups, being less frustrated. That being said, my lovers is into a reverse position. So what I can see over here for the moment, I'm going to be taking out some more cards to give you some more information. But for the moment, I feel as though we are thinking about you. We are thinking about what could be the possibilities coming on up into the future. At the same time, I know that we're not upset anymore. I know that we're not frustrated anymore about what happened the other day. But I do also feel that with my lovers and my Five of Swords, we're not ready to offer something to you at this moment, although we're no longer frustrated. But we still do have a couple of headaches. So what I'm trying to say is that not everything is really quite clear into his mind right now. But he has let go of the event that has happened. So I feel as though that is okay. I feel like we would like to go a certain way with you. We would like to reconnect with you, but we're a little bit unsure about when we want to do it and how we want to do it. So not everything is actually quite all ironed out right now. I feel like there are still some details that we have to work upon, but the positive into the whole thing is that, okay, yes, you know what? We're not upset anymore. We're not frustrated. So have we blown our chance altogether? I'm seeing that it's a no for the moment. We have not. We still have that beautiful opportunity. And I know that you were worried about that for quite some time. But we still have some reservations over here. We're still kind of, holding on a little bit. So what I can see over here, is he going to be reaching on out? Not quite for the moment. What I can find into the cards is that we're living a certain amount of insecurity at this moment. Now, this insecurity is telling us, I don't know. He knows that you're waiting. He knows that you're there. He knows that you're not going anywhere. So he doesn't have that moment of, I must really decide. I must be quick. Otherwise, she's going to go away. She's not going to want to be with me. He doesn't feel insecure into that kind of way. But he feels insecure about the relationship, about where it is going to lead. So he needs more time. He needs more time to think. And he's really, right now, he's not into the yes and he's not into the no. He's into the maybe. So is he going to reach out to you at this moment? I'm going to say no, because he's into the maybe zone. His still things are not quite completely clear for him. But I'm going to say we're doing so much better than we were just really 2 days ago. So don't give up, my beautiful Maria. You see how things can change really quite quickly? Hello, Lisa. Nice to see you, Lisa Simpson. I will be with you momentarily. Thank you, sweetie. Yesterday, when he was leaving work early and you got to work, right? Did he wait for my car to arrive? Did he want you to know that he was leaving early? And I wonder if he found that you were sexy. It is nice to see you, sweetie. Okay, so here we go. It's interesting timing because my kids are, well, 9, 6, and 5, and I actually put for them The Simpsons first time in their whole life yesterday. Oh, it's funny that you should pop in today. All right, so that being said, Knight of Cups. Okay. I'm gonna have to say over here, has nothing to do with the parents. It has to do about you. Did he want you to know that he was leaving early? Not necessarily. I don't feel as though that was something that was into the question over here. But did he feel as though you were sexy? Absolutely no doubt about it, sweetie. So I just don't really feel as though he wanted to show his vulnerability and his thoughts and his love and his desire towards you, because if he did so, then he would kind of be, you know, going back on something that he's a little bit unsure of. And I don't feel like he's the type of person who wants to get into a relationship or move on forward, not necessarily knowing what is going to be the final outcome. So to answer your question, sexiness, absolutely. Did he want you to know that he, you know, he was leaving earlier? Not necessarily. I do not believe so. Well, let me go see if there's anything with his parents. Okay. So the Magician over here, followed out by our Page. Anything personal? Anything really going on onto his own side? I'm going to say not necessarily. I feel as though his mom actually wants something to happen. I feel as though his mom wants something financial coming from him. It's almost as if his mom is saying, I want you to be really stable. I want you to have this. I want you to have that before you actually have, you know, that relationship, move on forward. I feel like there's a little bit of pressure coming from his mom. But other than that, I don't necessarily see any big problems. I feel as though he's the master of his life. He can decide what it is that he wants. Sometimes into his life altogether, not in regards to his family or to anything of his parents or anything of the such. Sometimes he feels like he's a little bit of an outcast. Sometimes he feels like he doesn't necessarily belong. It's pretty much all that I'm seeing into the problems over here. But I kind of feel like that could go pretty much to anybody, right? All right, my beautiful Lilith. Have yourself a lovely evening, sweetie. Enjoy your time with your family, lovely. Thank you, my beautiful my beautiful Tash. It was YouTube account, I wanted to say. Yes, 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 Maria. Yes to both of those answers, my lovely. Let's go and see over here for our beautiful friend Bree, followed out by Lisa Simpson and our dear Tash. So, Bree, general reading for the rest of November. What do we've got? Let's go find out. Hold on just one moment over here. And we're going to be at... Okay, thank you. You're a sweetie pie. I appreciate it, Maria. Sending you so much love, sweetie. You apply to a bunch of jobs, Tash, you say Thursday. Out of those jobs you have applied for, your next long-term job. We're going to go and see what we can find over there. Thank you, Watson. You're a sweetie pie. So here we go. Let's go see for Bree at this moment. General reading for the month of November. And let's start off with this one. General reading for the rest of November. What is popping on up? Seven of Wands popping on up over here. Before I actually reveal what I'm seeing, I'm going to continue. Sometimes one card is not just quite enough. Let's continue and let's go see. So as for your general reading altogether, I'm going to be taking out this card on this deck. And hello, my beautiful Jasmine. Thank you for your donation, sweetie, and for your question. Well, I don't see a donation yet, but I got your question. So let's go and use this one over here also. So I'm using different decks such as requested, my lovely. So what do we have for you? Here we go. What seems to be popping on out? Voila. Okay, bottom of the deck over here being our Two of Wands, but in a reverse position. So, my beautiful Brie, I'm going to say over here there could be a confrontation coming on in because of our Seven of Wands. Confrontation, it could be with friends, it could be, but I kind of feel, quite frankly, over here, if I look upon it over here, I'm seeing the Tower, certain liberation, whatever confrontation seems to be coming on in does not seem to be around work, so it has nothing to do with money. It could have to do with somebody that you're living with. It could be a friend. It could be a family. But it is something that is more emotional, more to the heart. There is somewhat of a little bit of a confrontation where you're going to have to defend your opinion upon something. Nothing horrible, nothing big. But whatever this confrontation is coming on in is actually going to permit you to liberate a feeling, to liberate something from you. You're feeling more freedom, more free from it. It's something that's been kind of bottled up inside of you. It's kind of been bothering you. And I feel like this is going to be the time that you're going to be able to say it out loud. So you're actually going to be able to make some modifications upon it. Good for you for doing so. I'm going to have to say over here, I'm also getting a little bit of nostalgia coming from, it could be from relationships into the past. It could be from love, but it could also be from friendships. I don't know if you've, broken up with a friend, if you will, in some sort of way, or somebody that you have lost contact with that you've been thinking about. My Two of Pentacles is telling me that you are trying to balance out some things between work and family and everything together. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult, but I feel as though we are reaching that certain stability. I feel as though you have a certain flexibility also, and I feel like the balance is actually pretty much there altogether. Hello, my beautiful goddess, and nice to see you again, sweetie, and thank you, Jasmine. I got your question, lovely. Other than that, you seem to be thinking about a lot of different things over here. You seem to be pondering about a lot of different things with our Hierophant. Our Four of Swords is telling me that you're taking a lot of action. You're moving, you're changing things. You seem to, I don't believe that you're missing, that I don't believe that you're actually meeting up with somebody who's going to be your soulmate or your love for life, but I feel as though you're looking for this person altogether, but still have not quite found them. It's going to be really important for you to work with other people during the month of November. Collaboration, cooperation is going to bring you to great places. May it be in any department into your life altogether, sweetie. Our Ten of Wands reverse position is telling me, again, this is in regards to our Tower with our beautiful freedom over here, and with that conflict that's going to be coming on in, that's going to allow you to release whatever seems to be going on. So mainly, I'm going to have to say things seem to be fairly stable, work-wise, financial, but there's some type of conflict that's a little bit of a game changer over here that's going to be giving you somewhat of a freedom. Love-wise, things seem to be a little bit stagnant, sweet. And this is what I've got for you, my lovely. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Brie. If there is anything else that you're wondering that I can do for you, please do let me know. My dear friend over here, it's not a problem, Tash. It's not a problem, sweetie. I'm going to go and see Lisa, and I'm going to go and see Tash, Goddess, and Jasmine. So, my beautiful Lisa, let me just put this over here. You are wondering, your neighbor moved because she said that your landlord was, oh, okay. Is that the real issue because you've never had a problem with him altogether, right? Okay, let's go find out. We are with Lisa Simpson at this moment. Tash, Goddess, and Jasmine are up next. And I'm going to go and make sure everything is up to date into our PayPal. Again, thank you for waiting so patiently, everybody. All right, everything is absolutely perfect, Watson. Nothing needs to be changed over there. Hello, my beautiful Katie again. I'm seeing that, Lisa. I'm seeing that. I get you, sweetie. I kind of feel like it has to do with a name, right? I do the exact same thing, and I have the exact same name as you. So let's go. Let's go and find out what we've got coming up on over here. I'm actually going to have to say, I feel as though she felt that she was really quite judged by your landlord altogether. So she felt like she was really, really judged. She felt as though he was evaluating, that he was kind of scrutinizing her. And she did not really feel all that comfortable. I feel as though she had a lot of conflicts with him, a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements altogether. Honestly, they just didn't really get along altogether. I feel as though he actually complained about her a few times for many different things altogether. So did she actually move because he's a slumlord? Not really, because that's not really where the problem is. The problem is that she just did not get along with him. And she felt as though your landlord anyways was always judging her. She could not do anything. She could not make a sound. She could not do anything whatsoever without kind of being attacked into some kind of way, or she felt like she was being attacked into some kind of way. But was your landlord actually attacking her? Absolutely not. I just feel as though it was a little bit unsurmountable altogether, and we just really needed to leave. It was just not working out. So I'm going to say the energy was bad. You know, sometimes you meet some people and the connection is just not there. You just don't really like the person. Sometimes you don't even know why you don't like them. You just don't like them. Kind of feel like this is a little bit it, and I just feel as though it was continuing a little bit into that kind of way. A lot of it was a question of her illusions, of her mind, of her thinking. If you would say one single little thing, it would seem like it'd be a horrible misjudgment altogether, and it was a horrible thing. So she was very sensitive, maybe a little bit too sensitive, and she just really felt attacked altogether, which is why she left. But is there anything wrong with your landlord? I'm not seeing anything whatsoever. I just don't feel like the connection was good at all. Oh, there you go. They're going to court too. You see, that is it. But they don't get along. No, that's it. There's no other reason, sweetie. They don't get along. They don't like each other, and it happens sometimes. So don't worry about it, sweetie. Yeah, you need a tea, don't you? I know, that is funny, isn't it, Watson? So I'm going to say for you anyways, Lisa Simpson, don't worry about it, okay? You do not have the same relationship. You do not have the same problems. And it's not going to be happening to you. So don't worry about it, my lovely. It is nice to see you. And I love the fact that you're nosy. I am too. No, you've never had a problem with him, right? And you're not going to be having a problem neither. So keep on being your beautiful self as you are. Don't even worry about it, sweetie. A lot of it is coming from her. It's coming from her illusions altogether. I know. Tash, let's go and see what's going to be your next long-term job, right? What is coming on in? Let me go and see that. Hello, my beautiful Stephanie. Nice to see you, lovely. So let's go for it and let's go and see. We are with Tash. Yes or no? What is coming on out into all of these places? Anything good? For Tash, anxiety over here, but into the reverse, I feel like you're feeling a little bit less anxious altogether. I feel as though you're holding on to something. You get a lot of strength, but you're just kind of waiting. You're waiting, but nothing seems to really be popping on in for you. I'm going to have to say for the moment, sweetie, I don't really see a change. I don't see a modification coming on through. Let me go and take this deck out of here, see what is coming on through. I feel like you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're just kind of holding on, just waiting to see what's going to come upon and what's going to come your way, but nothing really seems to be kind of budging over here. Okay. My Five of Pentacles, also my Star. You need to keep on hoping. You need to keep on looking. Developments are coming on through, but you are getting a lot of dissatisfaction. I'm going to have to say, I don't feel like you're changing jobs this year, sweetie. I'm going to say, I feel as though if you do end up changing jobs, it's more going to be, and I know you're going to hate me for saying so, but I don't really see anything popping on up until somewhere around the month of March, sweetie. So, thank you, my beautiful Lisa. Are you snoopy about something else? Oh, why is R moving? Oh, because they're getting on your nerves. You're so funny, sweetie. So, my beautiful Tash, I'm going to have to say for the moment, the places that you did put your curriculum in, I don't really feel as though there's going to be an advancement for the moment, which is not going to say that it is not going to be happening. It's not going to unblock. There could be even be one of these companies who could, contact you, just not right away. It could be later on. I feel as though there's going to be some type of a change that seems to be coming on in, but it's not before the month of March. I kind of feel like you have to hang on in there a little bit, sweetie. The important thing is to know that your job where you are is secure and you're okay with that. I know that you're not happy. I know that you're not getting the advancements that you're wanting and that you're wishing for, but at least you do have a job. At least you do have a place that, you are working at this moment. So for that, I say let's take some strength. Let's take some courage. Let's keep on putting those curriculums out, because it's not because they're not contacting you that you're not good enough. Sometimes people just put their curriculums in. They might have more experience than you. Sometimes they're not really hiring right away. Sometimes they hire a little bit later on. So there's all different kind of things that come into play, sweetie. So I don't want you to give up. I just want you to know that it's not going to be happening until somewhere around the month of March, my lovely. Sending you so much love, sweetie. You said that was a good reading because she did bargain with him on the rent, right? And she said that she has a son. And I was thinking in your head that this is not the place for you, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, so let's go and see over here. Hold on. Just one moment. Oh, what, Maria, you mean what makes him doubt you guys? What actually makes him doubt you guys altogether? Let me just go see that, Maria, before I move on forward. I'm going to go and see Goddess, followed out by Jasmine, Katie, Stephanie, and our beautiful Lisa Simpson over there. So, what is making him doubt you guys? What is making him doubt you guys is really the cooperation that you guys could have. He's wondering if you guys are able to actually to communicate, to listen, to cooperate, and to come to some type of compromise at some point. For that, he's a little bit unsure that both of you guys would be able to do such a thing. So this is what he's afraid about. He's afraid that there might not be compromise, there might not be a certain openness. Therefore, there might be some type of an ending, and I feel as though he's afraid about getting into a relationship while thinking that there could be an ending. He would prefer to get into a relationship not thinking about an ending, but just really thinking about the positive. No, there's nothing really that you can do for yourself, my beautiful Maria. Honestly, you need to do exactly what you're doing. Whenever you do talk with him and stuff, and whenever you are with him, you need to make sure that you guys are, able to talk to each other. You guys are able to move on forward together also. It has to do a lot with the communication. Like the other day, what happened was a question of communication, right? And cooperation. So he is just a little bit afraid about that. What can you do? Well, into the future, try to work upon that. Whenever he does say something, try to assimilate it, even if your emotions are a little bit too strong for you. Try to put it a little bit onto the side and try to move on forward with what he is actually saying, and not the interpretation or the fears that you're getting, which are changing your emotions and changing your way of being. What you receive as a message is what you must take. When it is clear and precise, it is what it is. If we're not able to do anything at that moment, we need to talk about it maybe at a further moment, at another moment. And this is what is going to allow him to see that you can change, that you can modify, and that you can be open for discussion, and there is a possibility. Exactly. So this is what you've got to do. Okay, my beautiful Maria. That's what you've got to do, my lovely soul. You really got to go one step at a time, and you're going to see everything is going to be absolutely perfect. Let me go and see for our beautiful goddess. Oh, there is hope. There is hope, my beautiful Maria. There is hope, my lovely. You must keep hope alive too, though. If you keep hope alive, love will stay alive. Hope will still be there. Still, there can be some abundance. So yes, yes, and yes. It is my pleasure, my beautiful Maria. Absolutely. Yeah, don't pressure him. Just let things go one at a time, one day at a time, sweetie. Whenever he talks, you listen. And whenever he doesn't necessarily say anything, well, you don't necessarily have to say anything neither, because then he's going to be wondering, hey, why is she not saying something? It's a little bit different, right? He's going to be wondering. Maybe he's going to actually try to get your attention into it also. Yes, that is a very good thing. You need to remember that, sweetie. What is that? What are you doing? It's just a quick trip to eat and to shop a little. What are you doing? Should you take a trip to DC tomorrow? Oh, should you? Absolutely. Why not? If you're going to eat and to shop, I'm all for it. If it was just for eating, it would have been good. If it's for shopping, even better. But let me go and see. Who's to say what's going to be happening when you're there too? Oh, yes, goddess. I say go for it. Yes, there you go, Watson, right? We were talking about it earlier. What should we do into the 1111, right? We were thinking manifestations. We were thinking a lot of beautiful things that we could be doing. A lot of love and wants and abundance and manifestations and beautiful gratitude, depending on how you see the 1111, right? Sending you really big hugs, my beautiful Maria. You've got this, sweetie. Hold on. Okay, so let's go and see what is happening with Goddess. Should Goddess go for a trip? I say yes, why not? Oh, yeah, look at that. Indulgence. Could I get a better answer for you, Goddess? Go for it. Indulgence is what I'm getting. Excess is what I'm getting. Just be careful what kind of shops you go into, okay? I know that your name is Goddess. Just be careful over there, okay? I'm actually going to have to say yes. Why don't you go for it, sweetie? Have fun, my lovely. Go eat and shop away. Have the day of your life, my beautiful. And come back and let us know what you bought and where you went to eat. I'm seeing beautiful things over here. So yes, yes, and yes. Oh, it could be too, Watson. Definitely. You have a networking event coming up later this month and you don't have anything. Oh, you don't have anything to wear. So you need to find something to wear as well. Well, there you go. See? Now it's not just about a trip, to eat and to shop. You actually have a reason to go. You actually have somewhat. And yes, go for it, sweetie. Let me take out another deck and go see if I see anything else popping on out. But I'm seeing indulgence. I'm seeing beautiful things and excess. Kind of feel like you might be finding more than one thing that you're looking for. Maybe more than just, one outfit that you're looking. So here we go. Let's be inspired. You're going to be inspired by going tomorrow, but you're going to be wanting a lot of different things. You're going to have to make some decisions. You're going to have to make some priorities. But you know what? Altogether, you're going to have a beautiful day where you're going to be finding a lot of peace, a lot of contentment, a lot of happiness. And I'm actually going to have to say really a beautiful, fulfilling ending to your day. Go for it, my beautiful goddess. Let us know tomorrow how that beautiful shopping day went for you. I wish I could go with you to go shopping. Tomorrow, I'm going horseback. Well, I'm not going horseback riding. I'm sending my little girl horseback riding. 2 more lessons left before, winter arrives upon us and we have no more classes until the spring. Let me know, my beautiful goddess, if there is anything else I can do for you, my lovely. Jasmine, let me go see what is happening for you, my lovely. And I'm just going to go and see because I was hearing some birds popping on up. Okay, and MC Hendricks. I also have your donation, my love, and I thank you so very much. Just don't post your question right away. I will be with you in a few moments. Okay, I do have just a couple readings before you. So, let's do that. And I am sure you actually sent me 2 different emails, but I kind of feel like, I don't know, kind of feel like it's not uploading correctly over here. Let me just hold on and go see Oh, there you go. No, that is part one. Hold on. Let me go see on my phone. No, I really only have part one. Okay, so let's go for it. Here we go for Jasmine. Okay. Aha! I told you something was wrong over there, Jasmine. Yes, definitely it is. Definitely. Even if you didn't, do any kissy kissies, you would have got it, sweetie. Okay. Well, let me go see number one. I'm sorry, by the way, Jasmine. I am sorry. I did get that last June. Last June. Yes, I did. So, yeah, I know how you're feeling. Let's go and find this out. So, question number one. I'm actually going to have to say he was not really surprised by the whole thing. He kind of felt sad, though. He kind of felt like, ooh, he didn't really know. It didn't seem all that good, right? But there's not all that much that he could do. So he felt sad for you. If he could, kind of turn back time, if he knew that at that moment, he would not have done it. He was wondering if this could bring in any, conflicts or obstacles into the relationship altogether. So I'm going to say he felt bad. If he could turn back time, then he would have, just so you did not get that. Let me go and give you some blunt messages. Blunt messages. I have a lot of sexual thoughts about you. I don't quite know what to say to you at this moment. I will see you sooner than you think. I need you to let me take the lead. And let's go into the reading. What do we have into the reading for the week? So a reading for this week. I did get you, C. Hendricks. I definitely did, sweetie. Actually, I just mentioned to you a moment ago saying that I did receive it, and I thank you so very much. Just don't post your question right away, okay? I don't know what your question is, but I just need a few moments because, hello, beautiful Queen T, and thank you so very much. Be careful, everybody, with your minimum donations, okay? Thank you so very much. That being said, yes, MCH Hendricks, I will be with you momentarily, and I will ask you to post your question when I'm going to be with Lisa. Okay, so I still have Katie, Stephanie before you, and Lisa. It is absolutely perfect, sweetie. Thank you so very much. I'll let you know when I'm with Lisa. It will be time for you to post your question. Lovely. So, Jasmine, let's go see what I've got coming on through over here. I am getting for you some acceptance. I feel as though you're moving on. I feel like you do have a certain peace. You do have a certain contentment at this moment. What I feel is interesting over here is that you're exploring somewhat of a new project. I mean, I feel like this new project is actually a person, and I feel as though it is the person that we're speaking about. I am seeing over here that we are a page, though, so we are a little bit into the immaturity, somewhat into the beginning of the relationship, but there is an interest, there's a want, there is something quite interesting that seems to be going on. So is it going to move on forward to something else? It is left to see later on, but I know that this week you're still continuing into the exact same place. So you're still continuing with this person. Sometimes, though, you do feel as though you personally have some instability. Sometimes I feel like you want more connectedness, you want more information. But other than that, I'm going to say it's pretty much what I'm seeing for the moment, my lovely. My beautiful Katie is Jessica and Bucky, as happy as they seem into their marriage. And Bucky. Interesting name. Let's go see. Let's go over here with a more traditional deck. So we are with Katie at this moment. So are Jessica and Bucky as happy as they seem into their marriage? Are Jessica and Bucky as happy as they seem? Okay, so Temperance over here. I feel as though they definitely do have their own problems, no doubt about it. I feel as though they're trying to work on things as best as possible. But are they truly as happy as they do seem to be? I'm actually going to have to say yes. And as I said over here, I feel as though, like I said, not everything is perfect, right, Katie? So sometimes we do have some very important decisions. We don't really know what it is that we need to do. But do we ever have any decisions upon our relationship, where we're going, if it's going to end or continue or anything of the such? No. We know where we're going. We know that we're together. We know that we love each other. I feel as though Bucky, anyways, truly does love Jessica over here, even more than maybe Jessica does love Bucky. I feel like it's always a little bit of a balancing game altogether. They're always trying to moderate things, but I feel as though they're both feeling loved. Nobody is feeling out into the cold. I'm going to say it's a yes over here. So do they actually seem as happy, you know, as they show off to be? I don't know what they're showing off to be, but I'm going to say that they are happy, sweetie. And Stephanie, is Ron still closed off from you? Let's go and see that, lovely. So here we go for Stephanie, followed out by Lisa. MC Hendricks, if you would like my beautiful to post your question, please do post away. I'm going to be with you right after Lisa. So why is Ron still closed off from you on the current feelings? Here we go. We are with Stephanie at this moment. High Priestess, we're still kind of running away. I'm going to be taking out another deck altogether. I know that you're thinking about him. I know that you're interested into him, but I feel as though Ron is maybe looking towards something else. I don't feel like he's looking towards somebody else, but I feel as though he's just really not. I feel like he's not necessarily interested into a long-term relationship or into any relationship at this moment. I feel as though he's still a little bit immature into the whole thing. Sometimes he wants to be there, and other times he just doesn't really want to be there. So I'm going to say he's very hesitant over here. He doesn't really want to waste his time. He doesn't want to waste any moments really into his life altogether at this moment. And because he really doesn't know what he wants, he doesn't want to be wasting your time. He doesn't want to be wasting his time or your time. And he doesn't want to give you any fake beliefs. So because he's really quite immature not into his personality, but he's immature into his wants and desires within having a relationship, this is why he's still closed off. This is why he is not interested. He doesn't want to get on into something that he's not going to be able to continue, that's going to end up in fighting and conflict and in lies. So this is why he's staying onto the side. He's really just not ready for any relationship altogether, and he doesn't want to hurt you. This is why he's closed off, sweetie. Does he still believe that you're beautiful? Yes. Does he still have interest in you? Absolutely. But does he want a relationship? No. And this is why he's staying far away, my lovely. He's still closed off from you, sweetie, because he doesn't want a relationship. He doesn't want to be into any relationship. If it would be something just purely sexual, he could be open to it, but he does not want any relationship whatsoever, sweetie, which is why he is closed off. He's not wanting to embark into any type of relationship at this moment. I feel as though he is looking towards himself, his possibilities, his choices, how he can move on forward, but he's not looking into love. You text him today only to wish him a happy ride, and he doesn't even respond to that with a simple thanks. Oh, you know what, my beautiful Stephanie? I know, sweetie. I'm going to say altogether, it was absolutely beautiful of you to do that. But if he's not able to be, as I said, emotionally speaking, he is immature into that way. He is not ready for a relationship at all. He doesn't want to make you believe that he's ready for a relationship because he doesn't want to hurt you. That being said, if he is not able to write back to you to even tell you, thank you for your beautiful words and thinking about him and everything, then maybe he just doesn't deserve you altogether, sweetie. MC Hendricks. No, he is, Stephanie. He's closed off from everybody. He's not looking towards any love with anybody right now. He's looking towards himself. He's looking towards life, trying to find his own path. He's very immature in love. He's not interested into any relationship. There's nobody else involved into this, Stephanie. Nobody else, lovely. MC Hendricks, my beautiful. I don't see when. Okay, do I see you? I got you over here, sweetie. Perfect. I've got your question. Thank you for posting, lovey. You're not going to have to repost. I found you. So my beautiful Stephanie, he's not interested in anybody. He's really looking towards himself and his life altogether. So stay strong, my beautiful. For the moment, I'm going to say if you're able to, kind of cut the cords with him, it could be a good thing. I don't know when he's going to be available, if ever he's really going to be available into a timely manner for you. And I know that you deserve love and you deserve so much more, sweetie. You're absolutely gorgeous. Give yourself some time. Sending you really, really big hugs, sweet. Lisa, do I know when your neighbor R is moving? Because they're really getting onto your nerves, right? Maybe they're not going to be moving. Have you thought about that? Let's go see. You know how that happens, right? I tell myself that all the time, Lisa. I have many neighbors around me that I'm not too fond of. That being said, it's not, well, no, wait. There's really only one that I don't like all that much. The others, I'm completely indifferent. But the ones right next to me, I don't like them. Their cat comes into my yard and leaves, their droppings into my sandbox where my kids play. Sometimes they have their chickens that come over to my place. And we live in town. It's a little town, off a town, but it's still in town. It's illegal to have chickens, yet they have chickens. And they sometimes run into my yard. Yeah, their dog comes into my yard. Honestly, they're just, they smoke pot. I don't know. They don't fit. They don't fit into my criteria. It's just not doing it. So I'm going to have to say I don't like them all that much. And every time I talk to them about anything, I try to talk to them before actually making a complaint to the town. Yeah, they come up with like some kind of weird sob story. Like I should be thanking them that their cat is catching mice and it's not coming to my place. Some silly stuff. I get you, sweetie. I really do. Let me go and see over here, Lisa. So I get you. You're about to do some work. They got to go. Oh no, Lisa, you're about to do some magic, sweetie. Ooh la la. Yeah. Yes. Do what you must do. Do what you must do. Just make sure that you protect yourself no matter what it is that you're doing. I have exactly what it is that you need over here. I've got the beautiful banishing power. That's what you need. You need to banish them. You need to make them go away. Oh, weed is good. No. Well, okay. I mean, weed is good for some people, right? It is. Not for me. It smells like skunk, my dear gosh. No, I don't know. I'm not the weedest person. But yeah, that being said, I'm not against them because they smoke weed. My dear gosh, my dad smokes weed every single night and I love him. But I don't have to smell his weed, you see? That's a difference. Oh, my beautiful Stephanie. I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. I'm sending you so much love. Oh, you do, Lisa. You got a spell for them. I say go for it then. You beautiful, witchy, lovely. You go for it, sweetie. All right. A voodoo doll could do it too, right? A skunk. That means it's good? Seriously? I don't know. It's gross. My dad's stuff smells like skunk too. It's horrible. Oh my God. I don't know how my mom does it. He smells like 2 a night. I don't know. I try to leave by 7 p.m. when I go to their house because that's when my dad starts with his pot and it smells like a skunk, and then I just have to leave. Oh, all right. Okay. Let me continue over here. Let me go and see what's going on, Lisa. So if it stinks, it's good, right? I don't know. I'm not much for it. I just think it always stinks. So, do I think that your neighbor is moving? Yes or no? Well, you know what? They seem to be a little bit fed up also. Okay, so here we go. Are they moving? Well, they're not moving. You're stuck with them, sweetie. I say if you want them to go, you're going to have to do your spell. And it's going to have to be good, sweetie. And there you go. I think this is you making your spell with the devil. Okay, so it is entirely up to you, Lisa. I feel as though they're actually tired of this situation too. I don't feel like they like you all that much neither, but they're not leaving anywhere. I don't know. I kind of feel like they're actually quite happy where they are, but they don't like you all that much neither. But you don't seem to be stressing them out. And I do have some kind of devil over here, some type of temptation that's kind of binding everybody together. So you might have to just do your work, sweetie. They're not leaving. They're not going anywhere. They might be getting onto your nerves, but they're not going anywhere. You're going to have to do some hocus pocus. I'm going to go and see Queen T. No, I'm not going to go see Queen T. I'm going to go MC Hendrix. And you're so sweet. You reposted anyways. You're such a sweetie pie. Yeah, you let me know, Lisa Simpson, if there's anything else that you want to know. And I say, start brewing your potions, sweetie. Let the magic begin. In the meanwhile, let's go and see. So do I see you and your semi-truck selling in this upcoming Tuesday? Oh, you've been here, right? You say you don't care that they're mad because they can't do what they want over you. You've been here. Yeah. Very interesting position you're in, Lisa. Very interesting. I think you're a scary gal to mess with. Yeah, and you've got just the right potion for it, right? So do I see your semi-truck selling in this upcoming Tuesday auction? It didn't sell this past Thursday, and you will soon be meeting, and will you soon be meeting your soulmate? All right, well, let's go and check out for the truck, and then let's go and see for the soulmate. Hey, Lilith, you're like a ghost here. Oh my gosh, you came on by really quickly. You are quite the angel, my sweetie. Yes, you are. Look at that. My dear gosh. You've got like quick, witchy little fingers, my beautiful. Nice to see you, Lilith. I thought you were gone out with your family, sweetie. I know. Seriously, right, Watson? Yes, tonight Lilith is like she's like an angel. Or I don't know, she's like a creeper. I don't know what to call her. She's surprising us. Look at that. Ooh la la. She's got trigger figure. Oh, we love you, Lilith. We love you, sweetie. It's just so funny. We were just not expecting that. Okay, let's go and see. Yeah, she's not going to reply now, too, right? She's just going to keep us a little bit in suspense. That was so funny, Lilith. Okay, so always be careful. You never know who's watching, right? Okay, and donations are closing in 10 minutes, my beautiful souls, for tonight. So let's go see. Is your truck going to be selling? My Ace of Swords is telling me over here that my Page of Swords, ultimately. I'm going to be taking out another deck. For the moment, I'm going to have to say a no. I feel like there could be somewhat of an opportunity, but for some reason it seems to be kind of dropping on down. It doesn't really seem to be happening, so you're not quite getting what you want. Let me take out another deck and just revalidate 2 times to make sure that everything is making quite sense over here. So In 30 minutes, Watson. In 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Watson. What is that? 10. You're late, Watson. Yeah. I don't know. I think we don't have the same time anymore, Watson. Okay, so here we go. I am seeing our Knight of Pentacles followed on out by some abundance over here, and our King of Wands wanting some creation and wanting something to happening, but it's not quite happening. It's not quite coming your way at this moment. So I will say to you, my sweetie, I do not feel so. That's okay, Watson. Oh, there you go, Lisa, again, right? I'm going to say for the moment, I feel as though I'm going to say a no. I do not feel like it's going to be sold at this moment, sweetie. I do feel like within the following month, there is a very strong possibility, though. So if there is a possibility for the following week or the week after, I feel like within the following 4 weeks, there is going to be a very strong possibility that it is going to be sold, but it's not going to be this week. Let me go and see. Are you going to be meeting your soulmate soon? Will you be meeting your soulmate soon? And then we're going to go and see Queen T. And then I believe we're going to be finishing off with our dear friend Watson. I'm just going to log back in and go see what's going on into PayPal. Make sure that everybody has been answered. Okay, perfect. So let's do that like that. And voila. Okay. So here we go. Back into the live. Right, here we go. Oh, really? Oh, Lisa, I just saw that. You were hidden, right? Oh, Lisa Simpson, we're so sorry, sweetie. Something has happened to you. You have been hidden, but by great accident. We're so sorry. Our angel over here, Lilith, is kind of there, but not really there, and just kind of, I don't know what's going on. I think her fingers just, I don't know. Something happened with our beautiful. I'm so sorry, Lisa. You were not meant to be hidden into that kind of way, sweetie. We were actually quite shocked that all of this was happening. We're sorry, Lisa. Please do forgive us, sweetie. Watson, my other angel, has repaired what has been wronged. Please don't banish us. Let's go and see over here what I have going on. So, and you're back now, right? I know, seriously. So sorry. So sorry, Lilith. I don't know. I kind of feel as though somebody heard the word banishing and you got banished. And you should not have been banished, you poor sweet soul. You're trying to get evil people out of your life, right? All right, so let's go and see over here about your soulmate. Who is popping on in for you, soulmate-wise? I feel as though your actual soulmate, I do feel as though relationships will be coming on in, coming back out. But for the actual soulmate, I do not feel as though it's going to be before 2024. You do. You have the power of resurrection, Watson. So I'm going to have to say over here, I feel as though it is going to be in 2024, and I feel like it's going to be into the month of April. Whoever this person is, they seem to be of the sign of Sagittarius. They seem to be approximately, I'm going to say 3 years older than you, and it seems to be somebody who is actually quite caring, somebody who is very lovely, somebody who is close to their emotions, who do talk a lot. They seem to have darker colored hair, but they do seem to have lighter colored eyes, fairly in shape, about 5'8", 5'9" in height. So I'm going to have to say over here, I feel as though this is a lovely individual. It's going to be coming on in for you. You're going to meet this person for some reason, I feel that you're meeting this person outside. It's like you're bumping into them or something near a restaurant. It has to do with a restaurant for some reason. So this is what I'm seeing for the moment, my lovely. Hopefully you'll be able to, bump into this person before. But other than that, it's going to be in 2024 into the springtime. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Oh, what happened, Watson? What happened, sweetie? I'm gonna go and read. I don't like it when you say that with all terry eyes. What happened, sweet? What happened to you? Now you're making me worried. Oh, it was a dream. Okay, a dream. Okay, perfect. Okay, I thought it had something to do with Elizabeth for a moment. Queen T. What to do is the outcome connection with the Glen Cancer. What is going to be the outcome? Let's go find out. So for Queen T. Yeah, I read that really quickly. I was kind of afraid something had to do with Elizabeth over here, but I see it's a dream and it had to do with your granddad, right? I'm going to go check that out. Dreams can be so powerful. They really can. Let's go see for Queen T. What is the outcome with Glen Cancer over here? What's going to be happening with this connection? I actually see it jumping on in. I see something happening, but I see as though things are going to be moving actually quite slowly. So we can't really expect anything to happen really, really quickly. I know, right? Okay, I knocked on wood, Watson. I knocked on wood, sweetie. You had all those teary eyes. I was worried. My gosh. C. Hendricks. Thank you, lovely. 10 of Wands followed out over here by our High Priestess. So what is going to be happening with this? It's kind of complicated from what I can see over here. I feel like we're holding on to you, but we don't really know where to go, what to do. I feel like sometimes we want to be with you, but other times I feel like we're a little bit more into the side. I feel like we need to balance things out into our life a little bit more, but there's no doubt about it that we do care about you and you do bring some happiness into our world, but we might not just quite be ready for that long-term connection at this moment. So what is going to actually be the outcome with Glen Cancer? I feel like we're holding on to you. I feel like we're continuing into that vein. I feel stagnation. I don't really see all that much happening. So I'm going to say, it's going to say until somebody actually does something and makes a move. And when I say make a move, somebody is either going to have to say, if nothing really happens, I'm going to end up walking away. Because other than that, I feel like we're sticking at the way that we are. Things are moving really, really, really quite slowly. We do care about you. I don't necessarily see love. I see care. I see caring, holding on to you. I see happiness. But at the same time, I feel as though it's really not just the right time for us to be into a connection or into a relationship right now, which is creating somewhat of some problems right now, which is why things are moving so slowly. So what is going to be happening of this connection? It's going to be slow going. If you're willing to wait, there could be a beautiful connection that could, that could arrive into this relationship. But if you're not willing to wait, if you're feeling as though it is too long or too complicated, then I'm going to say there's going to be an ending at some point. Yes, Swanson, definitely. Yes. And now no more minutes, Swanson. So, Queen T, I'm going to have to say over here, as for the outcome of the connection, I'm going to say what you've got right now is what you're keeping until somebody makes an actual move, like a big move. I don't feel like a move is coming on forward into the following month. So into the following month, if you want something to be happening, you're going to have to ask, you're going to have to do something, or he's going to have to do something. But I feel like it's you. I feel like if you don't do anything, it's going to stay into the exact same position that you're in. But if you do ask for something, maybe if we're able to balance out our life correctly and we're able to just kind of figure out things, it could be a good yes. Oh, there you go, Watson. You're hilarious. Let me know if there's anything else, my beautiful Queen T, that I can do for you, sweetie. I'm going to go and see our dear friend Stephanie. For all other 7 beautiful souls that are still here, no more donations for tonight. We love you, but we will be back tomorrow, same place, same time. So let's go and find out what are Leo's Mike's current feelings and intentions. What are Mike's current feelings and intentions? And then we're going to finish up with Juanson. Okay. The intentions at this moment: 3 of Cups, not looking for any abundance. 7 of Cups, not looking for any possibilities. 4 of Swords, resting, just kind of waiting for the right time to arrive. Knight of Wands, reverse position. And our Page of Cups, we're feeling way too much into the immaturity is what is happening. So the current intentions are nothing. We're not doing anything. I have no intentions. I have everything into the reverse position. Our actual intentions is just to kind of wait and see what's going to be happening, to just go one step at a time. As for our feelings towards you, we do truly think that you're adorable. We think that you are fun. We believe that we could have a lot of good times together. We believe that if we were ready for a relationship, you'd definitely be the one that we would go towards, because we do love you into our own specific and special kind of a way. So we do have a lot of desire. We do have some love at some degree towards you. And again, if we were ready for a relationship, we'd definitely pick you. But at this moment, we have no intentions of being into a relationship whatsoever. So everything is just really at ground zero, sweetie. I know, sweetie. Stephanie, twin flames are horrible. They are absolutely horrible. Honestly, we love them to death. We really, really do. But they are so complicated, Stephanie. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then even when you're into the actual relationship, I'm in a relationship with my twin flame, Stephanie. And I've been into the relationship for 18 years. And it's been a a roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down, over again. Almost divorce at some point, and then back together, and then it's complicated as hell, sweetie. But I feel like whenever both partners are really quite ready, and that is the important thing, he needs to be ready. Whenever he's going to be ready, he's going to be ready to be there. He's going to be ready to go through all those obstacles and every single thing that's going on through. But he needs to be ready. At this moment, he's not ready, which is why he's not confronting the obstacles and the challenges, but he's holding on to you. And that is what the very strong twin flame relationship is all about. So at some point when he's going to be ready, hopefully you're still going to be ready also, and you'll be able to connect. I know, right, Stephanie? I know, sweetie. MC Hendricks, thank you so very much, sweetie. You're adorable. Thank you for joining us tonight. Stephanie, I say stay strong, my lovely. Stay strong. It's difficult. It is, but know that there is hope. And he's been into that same energy for 2 years, right? Oh, I know. It's crazy, sweetie. It is crazy. And you can't do anything. There is absolutely nothing that you can do that will be able to change anything. He's got to be able to make that move himself. All right, let's go and see Juanson over here. Hold on just a minute, Juanson. I'm going to go and read your mail, okay? All right. All right, let's go see what we've got. Your twin flame ghosted you, and now Ron did the same thing, right? Between the two, it is so crazy. Stephanie, you do have to be careful, though, about that, too, that you're not necessarily getting yourself into situations or into relationships that are a little bit into a cycle where everything, you know, you get with people that do resemble, but at the same time you end up a little bit into the same type of labyrinth where you're stuck into a maze. What you actually need to do at this moment is you need to a little bit get yourself out of the maze, and you need to look towards somebody who, whenever you are ready, who is completely different than all the other ones. And that is when you're going to be actually breaking that cycle. And as you break that cycle, you're either going to be meeting somebody who's going to be absolutely fantastic for you, or you're going to be bringing back in one of those twin flames. But you need to break the cycle for the moment. Well, let me go and see, Juanson. Let me go and read and see what's coming up with you. So, Juanson, here we go. And work is okay, right? No Elizabeth's then. Okay. Oh, that is so sweet, Juanson. I love that. And you saw your family. And, oh, you saw Elizabeth and her family too. Oh, that is so beautiful. So he has never, ever left you, Juanson. Oh, Stephanie, yes. What you need to do is yes, you need to break the cycle altogether. And to break it, you're going to have to look for somebody completely different. Somebody who's got a different look, somebody who does different activities, completely different. That's where you're going to find the person that might just change your life forever, my beautiful Stephanie. Often we get caught up into cycles with people who resemble themselves because we kind of feel like there's a certain comfort that is there. We stay stuck into it, and then we end up being with the same people who are just as damaging for us as the last person was. And our energy kind of gets stuck into it all together. So I'm definitely going to have to say, you need to break that cycle, my lovely. You're going to see all the abundance and all the love that's going to be coming on in as soon as you break that cycle. Juanson, a beautiful dream altogether. I love it. And I love the fact that he has never left you. He has never left your family, which is meaning that he is there, that he is watching over you, that he is always with you. And that there was a certain fusion between your family and his. Like there was a beautiful connectedness that was there. There was somewhat, if you will, of an acceptance. There was an acceptance that was there that was absolutely fantastic. I love it. And you did, right? And you were crying, but it was, I know it was happy tears, but still they're so strong, right? They're so poignant type of dreams that they're kind of amazing into that kind of way. I love it. I really, really do. It is full of love. It is full of everything that is beautiful. Fantastic. Let me take you out a fortune oracle over here, but Juanson, it is beautiful. Thank you for sharing. I love the fact that you had the combination of both families that was there. It's like your grandfather knew all about Elizabeth and knew about your wants and your desires and knew everything about Elizabeth also. And it is nice. It is nice. It was like an acceptance into the family, if you will. Let's go see what you need to know today. I'm going to take out my fortune oracle. So what does Juanson need to know today? Let's go see. What does Juanson need to know today? Juanson, what do you need? Judgment. Look at that. Okay. Hold on just one moment. You're getting the message over here of judgment that is coming up forward for you. So let me just show it to you over here. And the judgment card is all about now and heal yourself and push forward. Good for you, my beautiful Stephanie. If ever you need any assistance into that, you're having some problems, let me know. Maybe I can just, do a little white spell for you, okay, lovely? To try to help you cut those cords. Sending you so much love, Stephanie. And on to the other side at the same time, if ever you're feeling like you need to just kind of reach out, you're having some days it's a little bit more difficult, send me an email. I'll listen to you, and often, well, usually I always do right back. So please don't be shy about it, my beautiful Stephanie. Juanson, soul searching is going to bring you inner peace in many areas of your life. You are taking a long look at your life, your current situation, as well as your past, and perhaps even questioning some of your decisions that you have made. There's a lot of soul searching that is taking place and walks down memory lane as you review your life. Did you make the right choice? Did you follow the right path? All different kinds of self-doubts that surround you. But you know what? Inner peace is coming towards you. Don't let anybody interfere with any of your decisions. Now, this is a message coming from your spiritual team that answers everything that is coming within to help you to make the necessary changes for your future. And you are going to know the right path, and you're going to gain the wisdom along the way. Into personal relationships, there is a reluctance over here to let go of some relationships. And I feel as though we're reviewing other ones. We're aware of what is happening, what is around us. What is important for you is to remember important life lessons have been learned, and there are no relationship mistakes. Don't let anybody sway you from your new direction, because this is going to be your relationship choices. All right, my beautiful Stephanie. You let me know. I'm here for you, sweetie. You've got this, my lovely. Career, opening yourself up to new possibilities altogether. If you want a little bit of a tip over here, Watson, if you could find yourself either a little phoenix or a little eagle, place it on your desk into a very prominent position into your home, and this is going to help you, give you that ultimate power to move on forward, but into the most beautiful and magnificent kind of way. It's going to be giving you more power. I like it too. I do. I love this deck. It is lovely. Really, it is. It is beautiful. Let's go and do a general reading. Hey, why don't we use Nightmare Before Christmas? Christmas is on its way, isn't it? Let's go for it. All right. You're feeling bored. You're feeling a little bit tired. You're feeling a little bit exhausted over here. You're feeling as though you need some movement, but at the same time, you're feeling as though you're a little bit left out. You're wondering what's going to happen, what is going to change, when is it going to happen, when is it going to change altogether. You still have hope, but you're starting to lose some hope over here. You're wanting love, you're wanting happiness, you're wanting really, really great things, but you're still not quite getting what it is that you want. Well, there you go. Put that on your desk, sweetie. Wherever it is that you've got either your laptop, where you do some work, where you've got your altar, go for it, my lovely, and put it there. It's going to put you into the right direction. So, okay, let's continue and let's go see over here what we've got. I do love that deck. It is a nice deck. Nightmare Before Christmas. I love the Nightmare Before Christmas collection altogether. I love everything about it. I'm actually thinking about buying a purse with Jack Skeleton on it. Yes, I've been looking at it. I just haven't decided yet. I have to buy it online. They don't exist over here, but I do. I love it. I love the vibes coming from it. So put that statue. Yes and yes and yes, but not really. All right. Let's go see over here. So, what I can see for the moment, I feel as though Elizabeth has a little bit of some blocked intuition altogether. I feel like she does have some strings that are attached because of the axe and because of everything that is just kind of, moving along into all of that. She is looking. She truly is looking for a new perspective. She's trying to release you know who from you know what. She's trying to take control of her life. She's trying to get more freedom. She's trying to be more empowered. But it is so difficult to do that. So I'm going to say for the moment, it is a difficult thing, but she's trying as much as possible to try to relieve any type of burdens that are coming upon her shoulders so she could actually liberate herself, be free, and, you know, move on forward towards you, be happy, continue with her school. I don't necessarily feel like she wants to continue working. I don't feel like that is the most important thing for her, but she definitely does want to have that happiness. She definitely does want to move on forward with you. There's no doubt about that one. All right, let's go on to let's go see over here. Kimberly, Kimberly, thank you, my sweetie, for your, and Tom did text you back. Good for you, my beautiful Kimberly. I'm glad, sweetie. Kimberly is going to be the final reading for tonight, and I will be with you momentarily, sweetie. In the moment, I'm going to go and see an angel message for you. I know, you can't blame her for the working place, right? I just feel like it's a little bit difficult for her. It's a little bit difficult for her because she's got a lot going on. She does. I mean, everybody does, but she's trying to, you know, put more time into studies and so on. So, message over here, 1700. So 1700. You deserve all the accolades that are being bestowed upon you. It's about your efforts to improve your mental, spiritual, and physical well-being. They have all been very, very beneficial to your achievements at this moment. Let's go and see a soulmate card. I will, my beautiful Kimberly. I will, sweetie. You're going to be my last one for tonight, my lovely. I will, my lovely. Do not worry. I am forever grateful for your loving kindness and for the joy that you bring to my life. You are a gift from the eternal heart of love, a blessing from a most benevolent universe. So, yes, yes, and yes. Absolutely beautiful also. Let's go and see what we've got into the Hermit deck. Hermit deck. Here we go. And then we're going to go and see Kimberly to finish off for the readings for tonight. Okay. Do you even see me into that kind of way? They are waiting for you, or she is waiting for you if you prefer. She wants you to know that she is addicted to you. She cannot quite let go of you. Let me have you. There's a beautiful message coming on through for you. Oh, I will check that out. I will check that out. We never officially actually checked it out. And if I asked you to stay, would you leave? What would you do? And let's go with another one over here. I want you to know that I am open to all different kind of compromises with you. And so have we ever confirmed if Elizabeth has officially moved to your area? Let's go see. Has she officially moved to your area? Okay. Has she officially moved to your area? My strength. Here we go. I'm going to have to say a yes. So it is a yes onto that one, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. Is it her dad or something? There's somebody who's older who's around. I think it's her dad, right? I'm going to say yes onto this one, sweetie. I feel as though she has. And my beautiful Kimberly, Tom did text you back. Good for you, sweetie. How is he feeling? Let's go find out. Here we go for Kimberly. Tom did text you back. How is he feeling? Okay. All right, good for you, Hanson. So she is a little bit closer to you then. Even better for that drive to work, isn't it? Okay, so it is a little bit risky at this moment because things are still a little bit incomplete. We have not necessarily had maybe a lot of that conversation that we need to have in order to make things work on, in order to make things move on forward. That being said, I feel as though once we do have that communication and we are able to see each other, things are actually going to be moving, you know, really quite quick, well, into a quicker type of a way, if you will. So do we have some interest towards you? Absolutely. Do we want to be with you? Absolutely. But are we going to be, I feel like right now we're feeling inspired. We have a lot of enthusiasm. We want to explore this relationship with you is what we want. So we want to start up with you and we want to see where this is going to go. At some moments, I feel like it's going to go a little bit quicker. Other moments, I feel like it's going to be a little bit slower. There's going to be a little bit more distance, but other times it's going to be that much more quicker. Why? Because we do have a lot of desire. We do have a lot of passion. And sometimes I feel like our passion is a little bit too high. And sometimes we wonder if we're going a little bit too quickly and we kind of pull on back a little bit. But ultimately, the relationship is there. I do feel like there is going to be a progress. There is going to be that that reconnection, if you will. You guys are going to be able to see each other. It's really, really important when you see each other to talk about whatever is really important for you guys in order to get that connection, so you don't end up back into the same position that you guys were. So talk about it, try to figure out things, be as earnest as possible, be as open as possible, get things laid out onto the table. What do you want? How do you want to move on forward? And then I feel like things are going to actually start to happen. So good for you. I do feel as though we do care. We do have a great interest towards you. We do want to explore. We do want to develop, but we don't want things to move extremely quickly neither. Physically speaking, I will say most likely there will be something that's going to be happening that's going to be much quicker than anything else. But then it's going to be going really onto a certain progress. So should there be a beautiful relationship coming on out? Most likely there will be within the following month. Into the in-between, it's a little bit about figuring things out, communicating, and dating, being together. Sometimes, though, don't worry too much. I know that you will whenever it does happen, but there's sometimes it will be a little bit of distance, but it's absolutely normal. I feel as though he needs a little bit of that distance sometimes because he gets a little bit afraid sometimes that things might be going a little bit too quickly. It was a short conversation, right? I know. And he does. He truly, truly does. So I am going to have to say, take it one step at a time, okay, Kimberly? One step at a time. So it was a short communication, but communication was there. Why it was there? Because we are open. We're open to see you again. We're open to have some type of movement with you. We want something with you. We definitely do. And we want to develop. We want to explore is the best way that I can put it. We want more. But we need to give ourselves a little bit of time. So let's just go with the flow, sweetie, is what you've got to do right now. Go with the flow. You can text them back, perhaps. If he doesn't text back tomorrow, text back. Today we are Friday. Text back maybe onto Sunday or onto Friday. Yeah, and it's not Friday. Text back. If he has not texted back onto Sunday night, then text back either Sunday night or Monday morning or into the evening. Ask him how he's doing, how are things going. Maybe if you would like to meet up, and talk or meet up for anything, whatever, just kind of turn the page all together. So just give him about a day or two. And if he does not respond by then send something out towards him. Okay. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Kimberly. You seem to be going onto the right path. So definitely do not give up, but take it one step at a time. He's there. We don't want to scare him away though, right? So one step at a time, you're going to get exactly what it is that you want. So just take your time. Sending everybody a lot of love. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you for being a part of this beautiful channel, of this beautiful energy. We appreciate every single one of you guys. Swanson, I'm so glad that she is so much closer to you. Come back and see us tomorrow. We'll be here, same time, same place, from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 9. Have a great day tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves and have a nice, relaxing evening, guys. Yeah, no, Kimberly, don't invite yourself over right away. He made the first move. You need to wait a little bit. You need to wait about maybe 2 days or something and then contact him if he doesn't. And then you can, kind of move on forward and ask if he would like to meet up or, anything of the such. Give yourself a little bit of time, okay, to really take it one step at a time. He's opened up, which is a fantastic thing. It is a really big step. Now we got to continue into his steps, but we can't be too pushy, definitely. One step at a time, lovely. I know that you want more, but one step. Hello, Watson. I know, Watson. You go and sing your beautiful heart out, sweetie. Thank you, everybody, and see you guys tomorrow.